Welcome to Tweet of the Week. This week I have a very special guest with us, the person who actually oversees a lot of the tweeting that comes from Frederick County Public Schools, and that's Michael Doerrer, who is our Director of Communications, Community Engagement, and Marketing. Michael, thank you so much for being here this week.
Thank you for having me.
So I understand that you want to talk a little bit about the tweets that have been going out recently about our Frederick County Teacher of the Year.
Yeah, the tweet I chose was one from our FCPS official Twitter account, and it's the one where we announced our semifinalists for Teacher of the Year this year. We have 10 semifinalists for our Teacher of the Year award.
And Michael, I am sure that a lot of people wonder, how do these teachers get selected?
That's a great question. This year we had about 70 nominees for Teacher of the Year. Every school had at least one, and a couple of schools had more than one because it was so hard to choose. The processes for choosing a Teacher of the Year, it's different from school to school. Generally, principals choose a Teacher of the Year. In some schools, they have committees that focus on that and work together with the PTA or other teachers to select one nominee. So that's how we get our big pool. And then at every phase of the selection process, we have a different way of kind of narrowing it until you get to one single Teacher of the Year at the end.
So as you're going through that selection process, what are some of the things that you look for? What makes for an outstanding Teacher of the Year candidate?
Well, Frederick County Public Schools has had a lot of great Teachers of the Year, really phenomenal Teachers of the Year. So we've been really lucky to have great candidates and great teachers generally to pick from. When we're trying to choose a Teacher of the Year, we're looking for someone who does a great job representing the teaching profession, someone who is respected by other teachers and who is a teacher leader, maybe in their building, in their community, in the school system, someone who's passionate about teaching, and when they talk about it, that really comes across. And obviously we want someone who is really good at their craft and is great in the classroom, great with kids. And then probably the most important criteria is that they're comfortable talking about that in public, because that can be scary even for great teachers, getting in public, getting out into the community and talking about why they love teaching. So that's really important for us as well.
And people might think, well, why does that matter? That being able to talk about it and share your vision for education and why it's important. Can you help explain that a little bit?
Yeah, I think it's really important for teachers to be able to articulate why their job matters. A lot of people are familiar with what schools look like, maybe from when they went to school. What they may not know are all the amazing things teachers today are doing in the classroom. So to have a representative be able to go into the community and talk about what's actually happening in schools today, all the different tools they're using, all the different approaches they're using, that's really important. But at the same time, it's also important to emphasize the idea that ultimately the most important thing, the most important tool for learning is having a great teacher in the classroom. So being able to represent that in the community and talk about why good teaching matters is really critical for us.
And that person will represent Frederick County in a lot of activities that go on across the state, and also then will be considered as a candidate for the Maryland State Teacher of the Year. So it is a wonderful program and does a lot for teachers, and it is very exciting to see how many people get nominated. I'm so glad I've been seeing the tweets where we've kind of introduced all of them to the community. And then as we work through this final phase to select that one person who will be the representative, but truly everyone who is nominated has done an exceptional job, and we like to celebrate them.
It's really hard. All of our teachers are amazing. All of the nominees we get are amazing. So choosing, right now we have 10 semifinalists, but getting from there to one, it's really hard, but it's exciting. Our teachers enjoy it, we enjoy the process, so it's a great time of the year for us.
So keep watching Twitter so that you can see who these 10 semifinalists are, or these are the finalists.
These are 10 semifinalists.
10
then
semifinalists.
We're gonna get to finalists.
Then we get to finalists, and then we ultimately
One
surprise one teacher by saying, you are going to be the Frederick County Teacher of the Year and embark on a wonderful journey. So thank you for tweeting about it, keeping everyone excited and enthused. And I think we already realize the importance of quality teachers in every classroom, and it is indeed a pleasure to be able to recognize those who are truly masters at their craft. So stay tuned to find out about the Frederick County Teacher of the Year, and please join us again for Tweet of the Week.